Boop. Oh, gonna make it. Gonna make it. Hey! Welcome back, everybody. I'm a JDeMonkey. We're back here in Rust. We're talking about the Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, of course, and the next generations as well. We're talking the PS5 and the Xbox Series S and the Series X. Did I get that right? Xbox? It's so confusing. But anyways, this one is more of a review and some speculation here, but we're saying, hey, when is the patch? When is the 104 patch? And a little bit about the skin store. And yes, we're going to get into it here. Yes, we are on the PC right now, but just know we are talking about the Rust Console Edition. Of course, we've been playing it heavily. If you've been watching the channel, you totally know that we've been playing since the beta, the pre-order, and obviously during full release. These are all screenshots from there, and we put them in Rust. Inception! And then, yeah, you know. So basically, it's a bit easier for us to do it here, but anyways, I digress. So when is the patch? I know we're looking at what? We're about mid-ish, a little bit past mid-July. Here's what I'm going to say, and again, this is speculation based off of the information we currently have, and I just want to say that this could change at any moment, and if it does, we'll be sure to update you guys. But just to kind of set the expectation, if we tab out here and check out the, what is this? What do they call this? The status? It is an internal testing, which means it's not gone to certification. Certification typically goes about a week or two if nothing bounces, and it has to pass both PlayStation and Xbox certification. It's really important to remember. So I think once it's passed here and it's been submitted, we'll have a better idea of when it's coming. I'm guessing it's getting close, but here's the kicker, right? Like, okay, so this was a little scatterbrain, but remember, they kind of set this expectation that Skin Store is most likely not going to be in 104, which I'm okay with, but they've also kind of left it like if they make it, they make it. And I have seen some proof to see that both on PlayStation and Xbox, we are seeing the coins show up for that. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm all for making a more consistent product and having things run well for all the platforms, so I'm okay with that. But what we're looking at here is, and they haven't said this outright, but there is going to be a staging branch, and I've had people say, hey, what is staging branch? Staging branch is like experimental if you play DayZ. It's basically an up-and-coming, and you get to load up and see what's coming up in the next patch. So I have a sneaking suspicion that another reason why this patch is taking so long is I think 104 might usher in the staging branch either right at the patch or shortly thereafter. Because remember, as soon as 104 hits, which is mostly upkeep, quality of life, and some fixes and stuff, right? We're going to be on to the Power Search update, which is going to be a major content push, right? So I think for that, there's going to be a staging branch. This is me guessing and speculating at this point, but I think that's another reason why they're taking their time with this and to make sure that things run well. But I think that's another reason why we haven't heard too much from them, because they're always, whenever they get quiet, they are going super, like, you know, head down, just doing the work. So I have a sneaking suspicion that 104 is going to take a little bit longer than usual, and I think it could bring in or usher in the staging branch either with or shortly thereafter. And I think the Skin Store, I still think it's 50-50, right? Like, to be fair, though, I mean, as much as I love the skins, don't get me wrong, yeah, I'll definitely be all about a more consistent patch. So, yeah, just be ready for that. And one of the other things, too, I know I've been over this before, but it looks like we have a couple quality of life things or a couple things coming in to help with performance. Because I know with the core systems like Xbox and PlayStation, it's been a bit, you know, this whole pumpkin distance thing and also generations or seeds that they create have been decreased. That's going to help a lot. Just know that whenever the farm update gets put in, that's currently in the PC version, is really going to help with performance again, because all crops will basically be inside of crop plots inside your base. Yes, you can still plant them outside, but you know how the meta is to plant a bunch of pumpkins right now on console, and then, you know, you fight, and then you go pick up pumpkins and, like, speed boost your health, right? Well, you more or less have to spend the time to make a garden yourself. It has to be internal, and you have to tend to it. It's a great game loop. Don't get me wrong. I like it a lot. But just know that that meta is going to change quite a bit. Like, your combat's going to change. So that's going to be a good thing, and that'll help with server performance. Anyways, to rewind it back, if I were to speculate, and again, take this with a huge grain of salt, since we're still in internal testing, I still think it's going to be towards the end of July, early. What's the next month? August? I have to look. I'm so bad, dude. My brain is scrambled. August, right? August, yeah, I'm right. I could see early August, But again, because I think this big piece is coming in with it, I think it could take a little bit longer, maybe mid-August. We'll have to wait and see. But until this changes and it's been submitted, then we'll have a better idea. So when we see it submitted to the Xbox and PlayStation certification, those typically take 1 to 2 weeks. If nothing gets kicked back, and we've seen it kick back on the last update, right? Like, as a matter of fact, the Sony one got held. And remember, it's not that they're favoring one or the other. It's just, I mean, that's just how it goes. So I'm hoping that we'll see this flick over in the next week or two, and then we can kind of say, you know, with more certainty where it's going to land, and I'm sure we'll hear something from them. But anyways, so yeah, I'm going to guess late July, maybe early August at the earliest. And again, this could totally change, but and this is me speculating. We can't get any confirmation for that. Believe me, we want this sooner than later, like you guys do. Hang on, taking a sip of the tactical cylinder. As we do play this heavily, if you guys have been watching. Again, if you like that kind of content, we do videos, we do live streams over there. If you think it's something you'd watch, consider dropping a subscribe. And turn on those notifications by clicking the bell and saying all. Yeah, so we've been doing a lot of that. Obviously, we'll be playing over an official. It's also worth mentioning, I know this one's kind of all over the place, once community servers do come out, and again, no word on that officially, I think once 104 Skin Store and the Power Surge update come out, I think that's probably when we're going to hear something about community, or if not, have it in our greasy little meat sticks. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But anyways, when community servers do come out, we'll be doing like combat arenas and stuff, and we'll also have a slightly tweaked kind of official setup. So like 2 servers, 1 for events, and then 1 for that. So, you know, stay tuned for that. If you've ever watched us here on the PC, you've seen us do the combat arenas. We did it before the console version came out. We had a lot of fun doing that. We might do some over there now, just while we're waiting. And we might even jump over to the PC version and do like a double header stream. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we'll start off on the PC side, and then halfway through the stream we'll switch over to the console. We might do that if the whole submarine thing comes out to the staging branch here on the PC, which would be pretty cool. Could give us a look into maybe some of the future content that we might get. Not anytime soon or anything, but it's just kind of cool to see, you know, where the creativity of the game's going, if you're into that. All right, let's see. So we've got the estimation. Skin Store, I wouldn't hold your breath. I would expect it sometime after that, or possibly during or around the Power Surge update. I'm going to say, I think the shortest would be 2 weeks, to be perfectly honest. I think we're looking at 3 to 4 weeks, but I could be completely wrong. I hope we hear something this week, like they submitted it this coming week. Let's see. This will probably be Monday by the time you guys see this, so we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, what I'm saying is, stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. We don't quite know when this is coming through. I don't see it going much past August, unless something dire happens, so I'll have to kind of wait and see for that. So hang in there is what I'm saying. And yeah, if you found this useful and helpful, be sure to drop a like. And we'll see you guys in the next video / live stream. Hopefully the next video is us telling you when this is coming in the pocket, because I really want this bad. Oh yeah, real quick. The where is it? The launch site window glitch. Use it now while you still can. I do have a video on that. I will show you. It's a guide. I did it live on stream on an official server. I'll show you how to do it. I will go ahead and link it now in the upper right hand corner. Go ahead and check that out. Yeah, us making that video didn't influence whether or not this was going to get fixed or not. It was already on course. So what I'm saying is, for those of you that are solo players trying to get some of those BPs, it's a good time to go do it. Go check it out. Get familiar with the launch site. That's how you get some high-end loot. And yeah, get it now while getting's good. Get used to that launch site. And then it will eventually be patched, so we'll have to wait and see. Until further notice, it is soft wipes, which means you get to keep your BPs, but the boards will change and get wiped, if that makes sense. My guess is when big patches come in, like the Power Surge update, we'll most likely see a hard wipe. We'll have to kind of wait and see for that too. But anyways, all right, so yeah, that's it. We'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye! Let's take the elevator up, shall we? To where? To nowhere.